I'm a bush. Oh. Do 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 do. I'm a bush. I'm a bush. I'm a bush. I'm a bush. No one can see me because I'm a bush. Yes. Hi! Hi everyone. Ooh. Sorry, my voice sounds weird. I haven't really used my voice much today. Hi indeed. I hope you're all okay. Welcome indeed to your Monday. Yeah! Holy fucking shit! Christmas! Christmas done. Christmas finished. Bloody hell. Show you the dog, Lord Arawn? Certainly. 1 second. Here she is. She had a good Christmas. I'll tell you more about it momentarily. Hang on a second. Just grooming herself. Okay. Right. Oh, blimey. I just had some leftovers that my mum gave me. She gave me some potatoes and some chicken and stuff, which was very kind of her, but I'm feeling quite bloated. Hi indeed, everyone. People are just filing in. Thank you, Custodian. Thank you very much, Custodian. Sorry, there's no, Let me just put the notification back on. Oh, no, wait. Nope, I failed to refresh my account widget thing. Damn, I'll fix that later. Okay. Thank you, Shemay. Thank you very much, Shemay. And thank you, Custodian and Holy Imperator. Thank you, all of you. So yeah, hope everyone's having a nice day today. Over here, I'm going to play for a little bit and then go crack on with the editing today. So continuing work on the latest YouTube project, which is massive, but certainly approaching its finish now. Yeah. Got any presents? Indeed I did. Indeed, people were very kind. Right, hang on a second. Sorry, just got to navigate. Where am I exactly? Hang on. Let me just go back to find my place. 1 second. Where am I? I think I'm like here, roughly? I guess if I go directly east? Hang on. Oh wait, I've noticed something cool. The map at the bottom left. Yeah, actually, if you've got a compass, it gives you the compass bearing. Same with the grid reference if you have a GPS which is switched on. Cool. So you don't even need to access those other items, so long as you have them on your person. I guess it assumes that you would get them out at the same time as the map. Am I still playing Project Zomboid? Indeed, from time to time. And mostly when the guys put a server up, I drop on and play with a character. Okay. Why is the map in Russian? Because we're in Chernarus. Chernarus has a heavy Russian, either satellite Russian or ethnic Russian population, and it's part of the plot of the game Arma 2. Basically, ethnic and political tensions between Russia and the Cherno Russians. Yeah, you too, Quebec. You too, indeed. Merry Christmas. I hope you're okay. So yeah, over here then. So this Christmas, I popped over to. So there were two things I went to on Christmas Eve. I went out. So on Saturday, I went out to a big family gathering at my aunt's house, where we had lots of Chinese. So we ordered a very large Chinese meal, and the reason for that is that my nan, who has now passed away, unfortunately, really liked Chinese, and it was a regular tradition that we did. And we're just sort of continuing it in her memory. So, yeah, we had a big Chinese meal. Must admit, it was quite stressful because there were lots of kids and they were running around screaming. There were lots of, 3 to 5 year olds running around making noise. And poor old Lulu got trampled on quite a lot as well. She tried to stay out of the way, but it was quite difficult. And there were kids that would always tread on her or, yeah. So I think she was super stressed out by the whole thing. It was nice, but at the same time, it's like, oh god, you couldn't relax, even for a moment. Oh, thank you, Duckslayer. Hi there, Duck. And thank you, Matrim. Thank you. And Shemay. So I'm just trying to find my tent. Where did I leave? It's around here somewhere. I got to be careful because there are landmines around it, apart from the south side. There it is. I put it in camo. Oh, that's good. I walked straight past it. Right. Okay. Indeed, Average Ginger Nut. And thank you, Average Ginger Nut. Well, it's more that I just got bored. I couldn't decide what to play last week, so I just dropped into DayZ. And I'm playing as a guy who I've called Trevor. And we're joking and saying that Trevor is looking for the Fire Festival, but he got lost. So now here he is in Chinaris. Yeah, Christmas indeed. So New Year's Eve was a bit stressful, but it was fine. It was, nice to see the relatives. Yeah, this is definitely the south side. Just got to be a bit careful. Okay. So I managed to place down 3 landmines around the edge of the tent. There's one of them, undisturbed. Ooh. Cool. And the tent looks mostly undisturbed, which is good. Okay, I don't think anyone's found this yet, surprisingly, despite the fact that the server has been full pop yesterday, in fact, weirdly. On Christmas Day, I was playing on full population, and it was quite refreshing. Like, pretty much everywhere you went, there was somebody in most of the towns, so, yeah. Cool, the other 2 landmines are still there. Thank you to Carmen Burt and Werno. Thank you very much. Okay. Indeed, I think some people were just relaxing, enjoying enjoying just some time playing games. Okay. Why no Team Fortress stream? Well, it was Christmas Day. So we're going to pick it up in the new year. Right, hang on a second. So I've got some food. So yeah, so I'm good. So things are good. So Christmas, that was New Year's Eve. So yeah, as mentioned, she didn't have a huge amount of fun. There was also another dog there, a big dog, and she just doesn't get on with big dogs. Like little dogs, she's fine with, but big dogs, she kind of panics. Hey, sweetie. Why do you panic? Why do you panic? Why do you panic? Yes, I know, I love you too. Yes. 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 I know. I know. Why you panic? I know. I know. Yes. Yes. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, so as for Christmas Day, I popped around my mum's house and had a big Christmas meal there, and that was with my mum's sister, so my auntie. My uncle was there, also, so my mum's boyfriend, and then just me. So it was much quieter. It was also a bit weird because, frankly, with respect, they are a lot older, and therefore conversations were a bit tricky. We played a game of Scrabble. A few things I learnt during the game of Scrabble. One, you can't spell the word cunt. I did that in like my first hand. Apparently, that's considered poor form above the age of 50. And secondly, none of them knew what the word pog was. And that's when I kind of realised that, holy shit, they are way older than me. I wasn't allowed pog in Scrabble. I was allowed mangonel, but not pog. Bullshit. I had to explain what a mangonel was. And pog. So yeah, and then Lulu just, she was super tired because she'd already been for a walk that morning. And, so yeah, she just popped down next to my uncle and just got lots of attention and cuddles. And, yeah. Yeah, I suppose. Be a hunter or even. Now you know how it feels when we listen to me. Yeah. Well, actually, interestingly, Ein Ryu, over the, on the last DayZ stream, we did a quick ping to find out how old most people are, and weirdly, most people are in their 20s, and especially their late 20s, with many people in their 30s, so it surprised me, the relatively high age range of the, or at least that selection of Twitch viewers on that time. You right, honey bunny? I'll just give one of your toys that Mag got you. Hang on. But yeah, she got lots of toys. She got lots of squeaky toys. She's got like 3 different types of squirrel-type sock thing that Mag bought her. She's got like a squidgy foam thing that makes her sound like a dying rodent. It's like, it's crazy. Yeah, you got like a squidgy squeaky thing that I've hidden for now? Yes. Well, she's happy. Thank you, Duma Shippy. Thank you very much, Duma. Thank you. Oh. Corgi says, I got a self-heating coffee mug. Ooh, cool. Have I tried Dying Light, Zenith? No, I haven't, I'm afraid. I haven't tried it. So that was Christmas. So it was nice, but at the same time, I'm a bit of an introvert. So I've got that introvert's hangover type thing. After a certain amount of socializing, I just want to stay in and generally not engage. So what I did on Christmas Day is I played DayZ on this server, playing as Trevor. And what I did is I went all the way to the south coast for a bit, just to, be friendly. I was being friendly. Sort of. I was being friendly. I was being completely friendly. Here's me being friendly. There's a guy sort of having a nice fresh drink of water. See, I just said hi. Just me being friendly. Just nothing weird. Here's me again, the same guy, just trying to bad himself. Hi, I said. See, he must not have heard me. Fell over and had a sleep. It's kind of weird. Yeah, so and then I sort of went around for a bit more, and I saw that these guys were having trouble getting into this garage here. They must have forgotten their keys or some shit. They were trying to like boost over the door frame. Yeah. So I gave him one bullet just to then let him go. Yeah, just like there's a warning, I suppose. Remember your keys next time. Oh, hang on, I've done this the wrong way around. Sorry, this meant to be the other way. So this is what plays first. So this is when I spotted them. They were trying to boost themselves over this garage door. You see, they were trying to break into someone's base. So one guy would stand in the corner there, and the other guy would try to climb on his back and get in. And that's when I was like, lol, hello, bang. When I figured out what they were doing. Friendly. I was being friendly. I was being the nicest person. Oh, hang on. There we go. So yeah, that was cool. Also, I went over to Starry Sabor, and I pretended to be a bush. And I waited there for a bit, and when there was no one to actually, be friendly to, I discovered that it was in fact an M16, a badly damaged M16, but with a gun cleaning kit, I was able to restore it up to a worn condition. The M16 had this. Hang on. The M16 had this eensy-weensy little magazine, right? Teeny-weeny magazine. But luckily for me, in this tent, I'd actually found this thing, this enormous, I wish I could. Can I show you easily? I'll show you on the inventory screen. Hang on. Like this enormous fucking clip. Is that like a double clip or some shit? It's like got 60 bullets in there. It's so huge that it actually reveals me through the ghillie suit. So it's like bloody hell. Bloody hell. So I'm rocking around with a fucking sniper rifle, although now that I mention it, the bullets missing are from me being friendly. So let me just add some more friendship into the to the magazine. 1 second. But yeah, I hope everyone's okay. Hi there, Mr. Batty. Hi there, indeed. I hope you have Hope you had a lovely Christmas, Mr. Batty. Hope you're all okay. Hang on. Right. There we go. Also, can I just test something? Sorry. R. Hold R. Okay, holding R is the magazine. Okay, not the chamber. It was weird. I couldn't figure out when I was shooting it. Am I putting a bullet into the chamber, or am I pulling out the whole magazine? Because I was lying flat at the time, so I couldn't figure out what my character was doing. Mr. Batty says, I did. I got a huge Lego Saturn V. I'm going to be a gremlin and build it all in one go. Cool. You should stream that. I'm sure people will be interested in watching. Thank you, Sigma Gore. Thank you very much, Sigma Gore. Cool. Idiot Pirate spent $340 on cologne for myself. I should be ashamed, but I'm not. Also, I think it might rain soon. We should be okay so long as we take cover somewhere and don't freeze. I do have a bit of food. I hunted a deer. Eat a bit more of it. Okay. Is the grenade launcher being extra friendly? Indeed, the grenade launcher is currently buried over there because I must admit I don't think it's very useful without actual grenades. Instead, I've just got smoke grenades. You know. Bleh. Okay. Hi there, Grimac. Welcome indeed, Grimac. Good to hear it, and all the best to you, Grimac. I can only apologise for the lack of content on the channel. So on that front. Lots of work to do today, so I won't be around for too long. I've got to, basically I've got to edit. So I'm doing this big video essay for the YouTube channel. It's on a game called The Forest, and it's about 24 pieces, 24 segments, about 2 hours and 30 minutes long. I've finished 18 of the segments, and you can find them linked below the stream in a work-in-progress test render. So what I need to do this week is I need to finish number 19. Number 19 is really hardcore. It's unusually difficult to edit for reasons that I won't explain right now. So I need to try and do number 19. I wanted to deliver it last week, at the start of last week, but it was really difficult. The link is still to the 15th? Hang on. No, there's 2 links. There's 2 links below. So there should be 19th of this. Have a look below the stream. I'm a rat. There should be 2 links now. If there isn't, then refresh the blah, 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 words. Oh, I see. Sorry. No. Yes, you're right. I'm stupid. The picture, of course, it's a hyperlink. Yes. I need. I can't put 2 links on the picture. Maybe I should remove it. Okay. Thank you, Wheelie Dan. Thank you very much, Wheelie. Right, now here's the truth. I'm not sure which direction I'm going in right now because I would like to try and find, if at all possible, another one of those Santa drop things. Maybe I should go to Green Mountain and have a look around the terrain. Get some high ground. That could be a good idea. Okay. Thank you, Adan Kranger. Or a Dank Ranger. Sorry. Sorry. A Dank Ranger? Actually, no, not sorry. You put capital letters at the start of each word. Damn it. You capitalise the start of each noun, motherfucker. Not that those are nouns, but you know. Oh, fuck. So, yeah. Is that a carp in the camera? It's a carp cushion. Dinklebean got it for me, I think last Christmas. It was either last Christmas or birthday present. I can't remember. And he did it because, it's pretty much the only way I'm going to get a big carp. Did I ever finish the DayZ essay? Not entirely, Sweeney. The DayZ essay consisted of about 12 different videos. I think about 4 of them have seen the light of day, and they were sort of squashed. Well, like 2 of them were squashed together into one. The rest of them never got completed for numerous reasons, mostly because what happened. So I'm trying to avoid with this video essay the same problem in that I leave it, and then I come back to it, and then I hate it, and I need to chop it up, or I got something wrong, or I just want to. Basically, I hesitated too long, to the point that my views changed over time. So you know. I'm trying to. Yes, indeed, Ilse. Yeah, so it's my own damn fault. Okay. Sorry, the music's cutting out for me. Is it just me or not the music, the ambience? Just keep my wits about me just in case there is anyone around. The server does indeed have a population even at this hour. Thank you, I'm a panda. Thank you very much, panda. Okay, 1 second. Just keep looking around. So historically speaking, Green Mountain used to have, well, at least on our server, Green Mountain would have barracks up on there. So back during the mod days. So it was a place that people would frequent. So it was a place to potentially get military gear. Interesting. I've just noticed this road is now empty. So there were some destroyed military vessels. Vehicles even. I guess that's dynamic. They're not here now. Just like the military train that I saw. Interesting. Okay. To a degree, I would say Lord Knight. Yes, indeed. I would say that, yeah, certainly now. I would say it's more accurate that I'm a YouTuber who doesn't overtly play the algorithm game, mainly because advertising, I don't really do it, so I do have that I do have that advantage. My audience is already here and entrenched, so so long as I do something that's decent enough for them to come back, you know. But yeah, I've always found that advertising thing quite distasteful, personally. I've always hated it. I had to explain that to my... So so this year, I had a... so, you know, like an audit? The tax man wanted to do an audit? I had to explain to the tax man. He was like, why are there no adverts? Like, your advertising revenue is blank. Literally, I sent him a blank screen. He was like, show me your advertising revenue. And I'm like, $0. And he was like, what? Why? What the fuck? But yeah, I had to do this, or I was randomly selected. I tell you, I keep mentioning it though. I was really, really relieved by the, I was assigned like a tax inspector dude. Well, no, just sorry, I thought it was a dude. I was assigned a tax inspector guy, and I was really relieved at how competent he sounded. Like, I was immediately put at ease. He was asking all of the right questions. He must have... Certainly wasn't his first rodeo when it came to YouTubers. He was asking questions like ad revenue, sponsorship, deals that you make with companies under the table or whatever they're called, competitions, that sort of thing. He was asking all of the right questions for this specific field. Whereas I had an accountant, and I had to explain to the accountant what Patreon was. And it was like, it's like a monthly crowdfunding service, essentially. What's crowdfunding? I was like, are you serious? Ah, good. That sounds close as well. Hold on. That sounds very close. Wonderful. Hang on. Really close. So, bearing 343 from Green Mountain. 343 from Green Mountain? It's probably here. Maybe there. Sorry, for those not familiar, that's the sound of... So that's why I was going up to Green Mountain. I was looking for that. It's Santa's sleigh. Santa's crashed. Santa's drunk. Okay. So let's go. It's basically like an airdrop event, effectively. Thank you, Neot. Thank you very much, Neot. Yeah, but Garados, like, if you're an accountant in, like, whenever it was, like 2016, 17, crowdfunding? Like, asking what is crowdfunding? Come on. Like, I've said this many times, I legit had to... I had to explain the concept of crowdfunding because they thought it was like investors. So they were sort of, what sort of return in dividends or whatever do your investors get back after each project? I'm like, no, you haven't, no. Yeah, like, I was like, oh my god. Something's going weird with the audio. I don't know if you're hearing it, but it's kind of cutting out. Okay, so it was kind of close. We're looking for a blue glow in the distance. Oh god, yeah. Audio's going weird. Ugh. Maybe I should restart the game? Something gone wrong with the audio engine? Okay, well I can't see it. Yeah, I might just give the game a quick cheeky restart. See if I can get rid of that audio stuttering. There it is, I see it, it's over there. So what bearing are we talking? Hang on. So, we are here at Green Mountain. So it looks like it's bearing 342. It looks like it's in this town over here, isn't it? Okay. So we'll move through here. That's higher elevation here. Okay. See if we can intercept it. And more importantly, shoot anyone that goes to get it. Thank you, Ninchuku. Thank you very much, Ninchuku. Thank you sincerely, Ninchuku. Okay. Let's quickly... Oh, holy shit. Thank you, Ninchuku. That's many. Sorry, I just saw the thing. Thank you sincerely, Ninchuku. And Huskut and Java Fatal Error. Sorry, let me just do a quick restart of the game. Thank you very much, Ninchuku. And Merry Christmas. And thank you, Lothar Libet? No. Lot Halibut? Lot Halibut. I think it's Lot Halibut. Thank you, Lot Halibut. And Mur. And Darkling Carpet. Holy shit, folks. Thank you for your kindness. Bloody hell. Okay, hang on. Just restarting the whole game. There we go. So DayZ running. DayZ stop. There we go. Launch, save. There we go. Is that Lulu's toy? That's a cushion. Yeah, it's a big fish cushion. Okay, there we go. Play. So yeah, for those just joining the stream, sorry, I'm just chilling out on a bit of DayZ on a populated public server. We do put our server live on the regular, and we do ask people to come and play with us, but just for the minute, I figured I'd just pop into a random public server to just get in there with a population rather than... Because normally you have to wait a few days for things to sort of ramp up when you do like the type of gameplay that we do. So everyone would sort of roughly start on the coast, and then they'll be getting their gear. You probably get like 2 or 3 days before anyone starts really killing, you know? How is DayZ at the moment? A complicated question, Taylor, I'm afraid. Publicly, I couldn't tell you, as in public server-wise. Beyond the fact that the heyday of the game mode is probably quite a few years ago. The game has the disadvantage of that it's got a bit of a half-life, and that the optimal play experience, in my opinion, is where you have a mix of people in a server, some new, some experienced, but mostly not really sure what to do. So over time, people start to sort of learn how the game works and generally start to shoot on sight more. And that's when it starts to get a bit... Ugh. Shooting on sight, it's part of the package. It's part of the game. It's part of the excitement. But when there's a little bit too much of it, it gets a bit lame. Likewise, if there's too much care bearing, it gets a bit lame. It's good when there's a nice mix of people just trying to stay the fuck alive. Okay, just logging into the server again. There we go. Didn't I have a goal of releasing more than 6 videos a year or something? I don't remember that goal, Ryder, but yeah, it does suck. I didn't mean to only do like fucking 5 last year or this year. Yeah, that does suck. Sorry about that, folks. I wanted to do more, but they're just so difficult. How many hours a day do I edit? As many as I can. As many as I can. So after this stream, in 1 hour and 15 minutes, it's edit for the whole day until 8 o'clock. Although I do want to go for a bit of a run because I'm feeling fat. Food-wise, I've got lots of it. That's the problem. Oh no, it's still doing the audio thing again. What the fuck? How weird. Ugh. Yeah, not sure what's going on there. Oh, I normally just watch videos, Huskut. As in, while I'm editing, I have something on in the background. So one of my clan mates will be live streaming. I'll just have them on in the background. Yeah, or just watching a video or something. Video essays I enjoy. Something long form. I'll be sitting there editing whilst listening to someone talk about Doctor Who for about 5 hours and be like, oh, that's interesting. Okay. Ascendant, so this next video is my choice. I'm going to pick a bullshittery. Yeah. It's a question that pops up every single time, Razzie. Every stream someone asks the question. Alas, I'd prefer not to. I enjoy editing. I like it. I'm worried about killing the golden goose. Hiring someone else to do my job and therefore, hey, this isn't funny. Okay. Right, so I'm just going to try and flank around following the tree line. What do I think of Warhammer? Haven't really played it enough to really comment insofar as the tabletop. The Total War games I enjoyed initially, but the more I played them, the more I realised that they weren't that good. Okay. No, I didn't, egotist. I didn't. It bugs me. I couldn't find one. I gave my mum 2 different flavours of Toblerone, but I couldn't find the right one that she wanted. Instead, she bought, as a Christmas gift, it was like a type of fake fur coat made of like nylon or something, which she likes, and then a couple of Toblerones, sticks of Toblerone. Sticks of Toblerone? Possibly, Lawrence. I don't know. I just really hope it works out. No, Roscoe. The worst injury that Lulu has suffered would be she had her eye, or her eyelid was bitten by another dog. Was it last New Year? Oh, wow, it's right there. Holy shit. It's not even... Whoa. It's not even in the town. It's literally there. Okay, hold on. So since it landed so close to me, I may well be the first. So I'm here. It's this. Okay, I'm so close. Fuck me. Okay, let's just get in there then. Keep my wits about me. Yeah, really keep my fucking wits about me. 200 meters on the zeroing. There's at least one present there. So for those just joining, it's the Christmas event. Oh shit! That roof. No, wait! I got onto that roof before, didn't I? Yeah, I got onto that roof before. Okay. What? There's a lot of open windows in that barn. Switch over to the M16. Goddamn audio stuttering, what the fuck? Just making sure. Yeah, that audio is really unpleasant. I don't know what's doing that. Stopping, starting with the breeze. There's Zombie Santa. I should be able to get up onto that roof by jumping up onto the shed. I did last time. Switch to the teeny weeny pistol. Ooh. Okay. Put this on my back. See DayZ. Shit. Why is that deer dead? Why is that deer dead? Oh, the reindeer. I get it. Okay. I didn't notice that little detail. That's cool. Okay. So what have we got? So hunter's boots, jungle boots, polymer handguard. Ooh, pristine canteen. Quickly replace the lie flat. Lie flat. Okay, switch it out. Pristine canteen. What's in the... Oh, wow. Oh, wow, it's untouched. Oh, wow, it's untouched. Holy shit. Okay. Is that a pristine holster? It is. Okay, quickly put that there. Lie flat. Okay, stand by. Put this in my holster slot. Merry fucking Christmas, everybody. Okay, hang on. Right. Give me this. Take into hands. Right. Fucking... Nope, don't do that. Oh wow, it's a fireworks launcher. These things are cool. I'll set this off in a minute before I go. Anything else in there? Cigarettes. Santa's been smoking. M4 buttstock. Cigarettes and drink. Okay, keep my wits about me. Ghillie cloak, don't need. M4 polymer handguard. Okay, just get off the fucking roof, quick. Okay. Leave that there for a second. There we go. Right, let's see what we got, eh? Merry Christmas, everyone. Right. Pristine head torch. Oh my god! It's a gas grenade. It's like a full-on gas grenade that I can put in the grenade launcher. A longhorn pistol. So Winchester rounds. .308 pristine. And a sweater. Okay. What's this? So a PSO scope. A deagle! God damn. What type of ammunition does a deagle take? Another frag grenade. Pristine hunter's vest. Okay. .357. I don't think I have any of those. Yeah, I don't think I have any of that type of ammunition. That's a very cool gun, though. Yeah, I'd love to hang on to that. Yeah, definitely take this back and bury it. So wait, here's my M16A1. So what's this? An M4. Not the same type of weapon. Okay. M4 buttstock. Might as well take both. But yeah, both with me back to the tent. Keep that damaged frag grenade. Okay. Cool. I think we're good. But yeah, holy shit, a nice proper holster for my pistol. Very nice. Okay. So doesn't this normally live here? Oh, I see what I've done. I've moved one of the grenades. Accidentally. Okay. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So what I'm going to do now, it looks like it's going to be nightfall momentarily. Save this for the nightfall. Okay. Let's go over here. Does Santa have anything of note? No. I'll just get the fuck out of here before I get shot. Trade the knife? Did I miss a knife? Damn. What's that there? Oh, it's one of the dead reindeer. Hang on. go. Yeah, 2 Santas? What the fuck? I mean, I could, if I wanted to be a total bastard. Just lie here. And just wait. Yeah, why not? Let's just stay here for a few minutes. Oh, wait, hang on. So what if someone turns up behind me? This is a good place. There we go. Good. Let's just wait here for a few minutes and see what happens, eh? Who knows? Maybe we'll have company. Okay. I mean, if they're going to bring me gear, who am I to say no, right? Can I hide him? No. I'd need a tool to bury him. I do have a tool to bury him. That would be wise if I got a moment. Quickly. Just quickly bury. There we go. Just pat the ground. Right. Just see what happens. Maybe nothing will happen. But there is a population on the server. Okay. Hell, I've got the handcuff, so if I shoot him unconscious and then cuff him, don't necessarily have to, kill him, so long as I'm quick to repair his injuries. Yes, Puddle. Santa's dead! Although I'll tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to start getting really fat, and I'm going to start growing a beard, and then I'm going to be in that Christmas film where he turns into Santa. Like, if you kill the previous Santa, you become Santa. What's it called? Claus. Yeah, yeah. And so he's like a marketing executive or something, and he's sitting there having a meeting, and he's like eating vast amounts of food because he's putting on weight, just becoming Santa. Top left corner. Oh, the dog. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I hope everyone's well. Yeah, what else is going on? So yeah, things here are fine. So work today, I'll be continuing editing, trying to get section 19 of 24 complete. So beneath the stream, you'll find the first 18 parts of 24 of a video essay where I babble about the game called The Forest, and I hope it will be good, but I'm going to be honest with you, it's all about this last segment, so this last chunk, because all of the points that I'm making so far lead up to this point about the forest. Basically, the forest is made in a way that's kind of bizarre, and I just want to hold it up as an example and sort of go, yeah, don't do this. don't make media like this. It's weird. Ah, dear. That's true, Fuzzy, but I didn't want to set off the fireworks necessarily to be like, hey, there's a person here. I wanted them to hopefully find... Well, look, the trap is already... There's already bait in the trap. Okay. What's the latest length of the bullshittery? It's about 2.5 hours, roughly. So I've posted 1 hour and 45 minutes. But what I've... basically, part 19... So it's a bit weird, because I might combine parts 19 and 20, because I'm reading it back, I might want to tighten it a little bit. Basically, this point in the script is something called the drop, which is where I just start ranting. so it's going to be a bit weird. My voice might be a bit sore. Like, everything before this point has been kind of like, here's the story, and then I do a segue where I'm like, here's another point. But now I'm just going to... Oh, yeah, hopefully it's the good part. Where I start pulling my hair out going, what the fuck? Why did you make it like that? It's so weird. Have I ever considered that one of the players is watching the stream? Quite possibly. That does come with the territory. Some of my friends might go a bit, pull their hair out a bit when it comes to stream snipers, but frankly, it just comes with the territory. Okay. Not sure, Ghost, but considering it's just work, I have... Whoopsie. Oops. I just broadcast. I pressed the wrong button to broadcast. Being in a relationship or no relationship, one still has to work their hours. Do I think the gang will return to 7 Days to Die? No idea. Seljo. I'm gonna level with you when it comes to like me and the friend group. It's really just a case of someone says, "Should we put a server up?" and then the server just goes up, and then like we play it, we don't play it. There's really no cohesion or planning or anything like that. Yeah, Mag's in the chat. Mag is kind enough to set the servers up for most of our stuff, so thank you, Mag. We'll just politely ask Mag if you wouldn't mind, and Mag often puts the server up. Okay. So yeah, this probably isn't going to be the most fascinating live stream content. Although, so yeah, the server was completely maxed out on the weekend. The weekend on Christmas Day. So I was just sitting, waiting. I was waiting at a water fountain, just next to Cherno itself, and like people were turning up. Like every 10 minutes, someone would turn up. Oh, hello. I hear a shot south, quite some distance. 2 shots. 4, 5. Wolves, maybe? Someone's out there, but they sound quite far away. So if I'm going to shoot them, so just to decide, if someone does turn up, I need to try and shoot them when they're on the ground, if at all possible. Because, well, here's the thing. If they're up top, I got to shoot to kill. Because I'll never be able to get up there. They'll regain consciousness by the time I run up the shed and get up there, you know? Whereas if they're on the ground, I can quickly start patching them up. So I can handcuff them, patch them up. Say like, lol. Why patch? Well, it's just funnier. It's funnier to rob someone, generally speaking, than it is to just shoot them and just have well, we'll see. I mean, I'm firing a fucking rifle. I might not be the decider of whether or not they survive. I shouldn't think like that, to be honest. They're walking piles of loot to me, aren't they? My journey into the DayZ survival is very mature now. Okay. Hell, depends what they're armed with. I could just, like, scream, press F5 to put your hands up, or I shoot. If they'll hear me from there, we'll see. Okay. Trouble is, another problem is that they might be on top of me immediately, you know? Especially if they're coming through the thing behind me. Yes, indeed. F5. Press F5, you drop your weapon to the ground and you put your hands in the air. And it's a slow animation, so if they start lowering their hands, I can... Oh no. Rain? Damn, rain. My ghillie suit in particular is going to get soaked. Okay. Silverlane says, I remember when the DayZ standalone came out and nights were proper can't see shit dark. A few people even left the trader sites at night because NVGs were so OP. Also, there was very little else to do than farm pumpkins. Yeah, there was an extreme lack of anything to do. Again, I feel like a broken record. They released so early, it's insane. It's complicated. Like, what do you do if you have a game that's a bit of a zeitgeist? It could be a bit of a flash in the pan. You need to release as quickly as possible, obviously. No one's going to give a shit about DayZ if it's released in 2019. You'd be like, what? The DayZ mod? That game from 2012? So it makes sense why they released in December of 2013. I get it. But then subsequently they had to effectively gut their entire engine just to make it work, which was something that they didn't know, in their defense. And also they had the disadvantage of the fact that, well, the zeitgeist keeps going, if that makes sense. So, like, people like new things, like base building, vehicles, let's add this from this mod, or let's add this from this mod. Let's put in all of these new things, missions, plugins, scripts, airdrops. All of these new features were coming in. Sorry, Lord Knight, sorry. I feel, I'm just saying what I've said a million times before. So what do you do if your product is playing catch up with a market that's already started by someone else? Yeah, thinking about that, Storm. I mean, where does that put something like Dwarf Fortress, I wonder? A passion project over many years, of course, but a good question would be, has something like RimWorld effectively cornered the market to the point that they're now playing catch up with RimWorld? I'm speaking out of ignorance here. I'm not familiar with Dwarf Fortress enough. Sure, I know that, Apo Koala, but to be fair, I don't think... I might be wrong, sorry, I'm just touching all the wood here. I don't think Dwarf Fortress's audience numbers can hold a candle to RimWorld's. Can it? It's a niche thing, whereas RimWorld is one of the it's certainly one of the highest rated games on Steam. I would assume its player base is in the millions, if not tens of millions. Does anyone have the numbers? Are there numbers? But do they care? Well, that's a totally different argument. But at the same time, one should care if your product is then competing commercially, not just for the cash, but for the sake of, obviously you want to please customers, don't you? It's not so good in the rain, is it? It's pissing it down, bloody hell. I'd be interested in seeing the contrast, really, you know? Seeing what, I suppose what audience opinion is of Dwarf Fortress post-RimWorld. Sure, but what about before that, Veljex? Are there any numbers? So before it hit Steam, when it was just a passion project off Steam, is my point. That's true. If my character gets too cold, I'll start having the flu. Damn it. Yeah, my ghillie suit is making me absolutely soaked. Hi there, Cake. Hi there indeed, Cake. Merry Christmas to you, and thank you for your gift, Cake. Sorry, Cake. I'm not entirely sure because many of the boxes that I've got aren't properly labelled. Was your gift the gloves? Thank you very much then, Cake. Thank you kindly. Cake got me a set of like nice woolly gloves, like with the fingertips, like fingerless gloves, fingertipless gloves, and they're very comfy. Thank you very much, Cake. They're in my coat pocket of my dog walking get up. Thank you, Blue G. Thank you very much, Blue. Thank you sincerely, Cake. Sure, Dex. Good to know, Dexes. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Other Sister. Thank you very much, Other Sister. Yes, indeed, Appa Koala. I'm just waiting here to see if any other survivors turn up. However, my character is getting soaked. Which is a bit of a problem. What's that sound to my right? Probably just the rain. No. No, it might just be the sound of wind. The wind sound effect kicking in there after the rain. I thought it sounded like somebody walking on grass for a minute there. No, it's just fine. The sound effect, the different Foley has just kicked in because the rain stopped. Okay. It's going to rain again shortly. Thank you, Lolo Saraptor. Sorry, I'm feeling fucking nervous right now. And hi there, Chinny, as well. Hope you're having a hope you had a nice Christmas. What is that? Is that me? think it's fine, but every now and again I hear another noise. Hmm. Anyway, so yeah, Christmas was nice. Well, I'm going to be honest. I'm an introvert, so just getting it over with quickly was, you know, it's nice to be back. So Christmas Eve was like a big meal thing. Same as Christmas Day. There was a bigger dog there that so during Christmas Eve, there was a much bigger dog that Lulu didn't get on with, so I had to spend the whole evening kind of white knuckled holding onto the leash. What was that noise? Did you hear that? Fabric just moved. Does my character have an idle animation? Yeah, maybe my character's shivering? I've got to go get warm. I best to go do that fairly soon, to be honest. Someone's sniffing my bum. Probably. Yeah, that. You hear that? Clothes moving? Must just be my character having it in an idle animation. Okay. Indeed, if I make a fire, I'm going to attract company. Okay. Let's move on, shall we? This character needs to get warm before they get caught. Yeah, get the flu or whatever. The air is glowing. It's raining again. Let's go. Yeah, character shivering. Which way to go, though? Let's go this way. Need to find like a patch indoors or whatever, don't we? The audio's doing that thing again. How strange. Okay. One second. There we go. That's better. Yeah, my character's freezing his tits off. Okay, so checking the map, we are here. I could head over here to this town. There's a barn. My tent is down there. Yeah, let's head direct east, I suppose. Yeah, find this road and follow it. Go to this town, find a building, get a fire going. Try to dry my clothing. Okay. How's Outlast Part 2? There's no footage for that, I'm afraid. Hi there, the almighty Bork. Hi there indeed, almighty. Indeed, as Chinny says, I haven't encountered anyone yet, although I have heard shooting to the south of me. Could stop inside that utility shack thing. Light a fire there if needs be. Let's keep moving along the road down to that village. Find like a proper chimney. Okay. Tea and gin. I got some chocolates. I got some booze. I got a nice glass that I think Digby got me. Oh, Alistair got me a shirt, an Outer Wilds shirt, which is very cool. It's got Outer Wilds Ventures on it. Cake got me some nice gloves. I got like an Amazon voucher for some cash, which I'm going to put towards a new pair of shoes because my trainers are coming apart. I need a new pair of running shoes that I can run in. I got some... What else did I... Oh, yes, Mag was very kind. He sent over like a big box of like Stroop waffles and stuff. He's very generous, that man. I would show you the Outer Wild shirt, but I'm currently wearing it. Oop. Was that artillery? Okay. What do I think of the state of DayZ? It almost got there, frankly. It almost got there. It just needed a few more elements, I think. I think yeah, so the vehicles never really did get sorted. So vehicles, both ground and air, would need to be in. Treasure events would need to be in. Along with the missions that you can do as well. So like there's bandits in this stash house over here or whatever. Those are the big ones I can think of that are missing. That being said, what I'm describing is really my flavour of DayZ, and there are so many individual different flavours. DayZ for each individual person is a very different thing, so you know. For some, this is exactly what they wanted. Okay, hang on. Let's get a fire going. Ideally, I need to look for a building that has a slight raised area, so that I can not get shot at through the window. But that's the ideal. There's one over there. That one's not too bad, frankly. Hello? Is that, no, it's just a Z. Thought it was a survivor. Okay. We'll just make do with this one. Pop that down there for a second. Switch to burst fire. Just clearing it. There we go. Oh, it's a present. Hey! Merry Christmas, everyone. Okay. Oh, okay, that's it. A damaged pea coat. Ugh. Right, hang on a second. So there's the boiler. Yeah, I can easily get shot through these windows, so I best be careful. Let's quickly get a fire going, put down my pack and my ghillie so it will dry. Do I have... I got rid of that small axe, didn't I? Alright, just gonna have to go with a damaged knife. There we go. There we go. Take this long stick, split it into smaller sticks. Using the knife. Cornell, I just finished it for the time being, so I played it recently. There we go. Drop the short sticks on the ground. Combine it with some bark. There we go. So combine bark, so any form of kindling, make fireplace, maybe get a few more sticks in there, just make it burn a little bit longer. There we go. And then take the knife again, gather some more sticks. There we go. Split it. Don't know, Ice Crow. No idea. Right, there we go. Put that away. Which tree did I put it under? There it is. Put the sticks here, put the sticks there. Put it all in my hands, take it inside, put it in the boiler and light it. Get my character warm before I get sick. There we go. Okay, is the matchbox dry? Damp. Oh no. Does it light? Oh, okay, that might not work. I might need to go make a lighting kit. Damn it. Inconvenient. Sorry, did I just call the stove a boiler? My error then. There we go. Take a bit of bark. Put the knife away. There we go. Take a single stick from this. There we go. Combine it to make a hand drill. There we go. So this isn't damp, so it should let me ignite it. There we go. Cool. Then toss the... where'd the kit go? The hand drill kit. Did it get consumed? Not sure. Okay. So stand by. Let me just drop this drenched stuff nearby. There we go. Boots too. Okay, then I'll just wring out the clothing that's wet. Alright. Just started pissing it down some more. It should dry super quickly in front of the fire on the ground. Hunter jacket's done. What about my trousers? Wet. Trevor needs to shave? Indeed he does. Trevor needs to shave. There we go. Cool. So slightly damp, but otherwise okay. We'll have a quick bit of water. So I've got a pristine canteen now instead of a damaged one. Okay. Oh no, I got sick. God damn it. Oh, I was too slow. Okay. I was cold for too long. Hopefully it's just a cold right now instead of a influenza or whatever. Okay. It's my damn fault. I should have not let myself freeze. I should have gotten indoors, gotten warm. Okay. Take some codeine. Could do indeed. Right. So yeah, over here things are fine. Yeah, so Christmas was good. Video editing continues. I took the week off, by the way. So I did say I was going to edit last week, but I just realised I was so tired come that Monday that I just needed a break. I'd been editing for like 15 weeks. I was exhausted. So I took a break. I took that week off, and I feel much better. I feel much more relaxed. I'm like, that was nice. So I'm looking forward to getting straight back into it. This morning I woke up and got straight back into the like the render file and had a look and like, okay, this is what I need to do. I need to go into the forest today and I need to get some footage without the Twitch notifications appearing over certain important cutscenes. Shouldn't be a problem. I can just pop the developer mode on, put on God mode, run straight to the end, just click play cutscene, record it, and then splice it into it in such a way that most people won't notice. Thank you, Ilse. Hope you're well as well. Thank you, Die Infernry. Thank you very much. Or D Infuri. And King Fishy. And Colonel Neil. And Grobosaurus. Thank you, all of you. Okay. Nice and dry. Nice and dry. Yep, all nice and dry. There we go. Warm and dry. There we go. My whole character is dry. I have no... Yeah, I've got no clothes. Oh. Santa event is moving. It's much further away, this one. Little Big Adventure 2 is half off. Thank you for saying so, Moshe Maz. Damn it. Yeah, fingers crossed I can get it, fingers crossed I can get the video done and make it good. Yes, Little Big Adventure 2, Chinny. It's a children's game back from the 90s. Me and my brothers, we'd sit there around the family PC and we'd play it. And then my mum would be horrified to discover that there's a scene in the game where you're meant to, as you play the character Twinson, who's like a hero, a man who lives on an island, you're meant to go and meet your pregnant wife and walk her to a party or some shit. And we were discovering, and then a cutscene, well, not a cutscene, like you walk hand in hand with her holding an umbrella in the rain, and me and my brothers were finding all the ways that we could get you both killed, like run into traffic, run off a cliff, run into the ocean. And my mum was horrified that we were effectively brainstorming how to murder both Twinson and his pregnant wife. The other time she was horrified was when she discovered that we were playing a game called Dungeon Keeper, which lets you capture and torture the heroes, the fairies and all that jazz. We're like, look, Mum, we're torturing fairies! Little sprite animation of a fairy having her wings pulled off. It's like, nope, that game is banned. It's like, oh. And we turned out perfectly fine. Mother, perfectly fine. I mean, you know, ignore this clip of me just spending my Christmas day just gunning down some guy who just wanted a drink of water. You know, there he is having a drink. Bang. Perfectly fine, Mother. Oops. Your mum didn't let you play Carmageddon, says Kiranov. Which one was Carmageddon? Do you remember when GTA 3 was released? And there was all that big stink about, like, you could... Oh my god, you could get a car and pull up to a prostitute, shag the prostitute, and then beat her to death with a baseball bat to get your money back. There was all that sort of pearl clutching. Think of the children, this game's the worst thing ever. They're still pissing it down outside. The main one you remember is Modern Warfare 2. Yeah? Is that the nuke thing? Oh yeah? Is it Mazamoon? There's a remake on the way. Overlord. See, I remember Overlord. I tried Overlord, but do you know what? I was knocked off by the... Well, obviously, Overlord was Pikmin, right? Going in. Everyone knows that, right? But I was knocked off by its... I remember it was really half-assed, and it was like, you can be evil. Or you can be like... So what was it? It was basically... There was something that I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. Like, it was, you could be evil, but the evil way of doing it was just, like, being a bit mischievous. And then it was like, or you could be, like, really evil. And that type of evil was just, like, blatantly good or something. Basically, it chickened out. I seem to remember that the game really, really chickened out on its concept. I can't remember exactly why, sorry. But I remember feeling disappointed. Like, yeah, this could have been done way better. Thank you, Summer Girl and Berlin. Thank you very much. Siphon says, I used to work at a game store around the time that GTA 4 came out. And there was, sorry. There was quite a bit of parents wanting to buy GTA for their kids at around 10. They did not enjoy telling them that the age set for the game was not appropriate for their child. Yeah? Yeah, I imagine so. Thank you, Valhalla. Thank you very much, Valhalla. Sad Synapsid says, same thing with The Sims. My sister and I would construct what amounted to the saw houses for them to see what they would do as they slowly died. We would even make Sims of people we didn't like and treated them like voodoo dolls. God damn. Thank you, Valhalla, Andy. Thank you very much, Valhalla. Thank you for your sub bomb, Valhalla. That's very kind. Oh, fire's gone out. Oh dear. Okay. So yeah, I do have this sickness. Hopefully, yeah, we might as well take a codeine pill. There we go. Oh, have you ever taken a codeine pill? Speaking to everyone in the chat. God damn. God fucking damn. My ex-girlfriend was on codeine for a condition that she had. I took one once and fuck. It just knocks you flat on your fucking ass. Okay. Hopefully the rain stopped, because I'm nice and dry now. Still quite cloudy. Cloudy. Can you still get them over the counter? I don't know. Okay, so where am I right now? So that was fucking good, as in I managed to get a shit ton from the Santa crate. So I got myself a nice pristine holster for my pistol. Let's have a bit of food as well. Am I going to vomit though? That's the trouble. Small little nibbles. Yeah, try to make sure I've got a shit ton of food and drink. Do I need to top up my canteen? Yeah, and we'll stop over at the fountain. Maybe we should head over to Starry Sabor and see if there's any more gear for us. Okay. Oh yeah, we should set off the fireworks for the funsies. Just eat this steak before I... there we go. One second. Let's set this off, eh? Let's see what it looks like. I did one of these before, but it was during the day. What's going on? Choose placement? Oh, see, it has to be here. Let's go. Fireworks launcher. Oh, damn. Still damp. Still damp? Yeah. Really? All these contents are still damp? I just put it next to the fire. Hang on, is it still warm in there? I'll just place this on the ground for a second. Will it? Just going to see if it becomes not damp. What's the temperature of the fireplace? Oh, it's gone back to cold, has it? Oh, great. Right. Well, yeah, quickly make a fire lighting kit then. Hang on. Won't take a moment. There we go. Take this stick and split it into pieces. Hopefully it doesn't start raining again. Damn it. Cut a quick bit of bark. Thank you, Mortarian. Thank you very much, Mortarian. But yeah, I hope everyone is well. Yeah, just worked today. Christmas good. Got lots of bits. Yeah, dog happy. So she was exhausted. Oh my god. She had her morning walk, and then normally she sleeps until about 4 or 5, and then she goes with the dog walker. But she went straight from her morning walk to the Christmas meal. So she had nothing but attention and no sleep until like when she got back at 6. So she was out like a fucking light. The moment she got in her car seat, she's got like a foam car seat. It's like a switch had been flipped. It was really cute. Thank you, Gabrinius. Thank you very much. Here we go. Woo! Hey! That looks way better at night. Are the Zeds attracted to it? Yes, they are. Maybe I should get the fuck out of here. Cool. See if I can grab a quick screeny. No? Not when I'm holding Alt. Ah, damn it. Just before I hit F12. Oh well. That's kind of cool. Right, hang on a second. So let me see if I can sneak over to Starry then. Right. What's that? That's a repeater carbine? Okay. 1 second. Where am I exactly? So get the GPS, switch, whoopsie, don't punch it, switch it on, then we go here to the map, and then looking at the bottom left of the map, we should see that we're in 04488, so 04488, we're right here, okay, alright, actually we're way further than, from Starry Sabor than I expected. I thought we were like here. Could go to Starry, so my base is over there, there's Green Mountain, okay. Let's move through then. Let's move straight over here towards Starry Sabor. Right. Shouldn't be a problem. Turn that off to save the battery. Speaking of batteries, how's my night vision goggles? Although maybe I should drop the deagle and stuff off, even if I find stuff at Starry Sabor. Well, we can always cruise through and be eating the food on the way. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. Put that knife... Oh no, wait, I can sheath too. Put that in my boot. Eat this food. Check the battery on the thing. Where is it? Here it is. How much battery is left in it? Oh, loads. Okay. Let's go. There's someone on my sofa asking for belly rubs. So there is. I will lean over momentarily. Hang on. Yeah, for those not familiar, her name is Lulu. She's a 6-year-old French bulldog. I got her from a breeder in London. She was a litter of, I think I want to say 5? When I turned up, I got lucky. I was one of the first to actually see the litter. I was the first to see the litter. So they went up on listings or whatever it was really, really, like that day. And I was able to make a booking, and I got my pick. And as the story that I often repeat is that I told myself on the way up there that I was going to pick the biggest. I wasn't going to get like attached to the runt. I wasn't going to look at the little one and be like, oh, it's so cute, when it's like clearly the weakest and the most infirm. Dogs don't work like that, do they? So I was like, I'm going to have the biggest and the strongest. And I got there, and the biggest and the strongest was this big fawn male. Fawn basically means brown, like light brown, like beige. And so there was this big beige male, and I'm like, yep, that's him. That's Wellington is going to be his name. And then as I was watching Wellington, or possible future Wellington, I noticed that there was a female that was being really, really bossy. And was basically biting that dog on the nose, despite being smaller. Like the next biggest, the next smallest down, the next largest down. And it was biting all the other dogs on the nose, and it was like biting the handler. It was teething. It was the first one in the litter that was teething, so its teeth were hurting. And so it was biting the breeder, and then I put my hand in, it started biting my hand. Obviously, this is Lulu. And I would go to play with other dogs, and she'd follow my hand around the pen, trying to bite it some more, like, come on in, I'll have you. So I was like, yeah, alright, she's picked herself, hasn't she? She was by far the one with the most personality. Little bitey bitch. Thank you, Kaibo. Thank you very much, Kaibo. Oh, dear. Hi there from Where Brew TV. Welcome indeed, Brew. Welcome. Good to hear it. Hope you enjoy. Yeah, I'm just roaming around staying alive. So far, so good. So yeah, so I asked the breeder to put a little collar on her. So she got a little pink collar. I came back and I went to the breeder. So I can't remember exactly what I said. Like I think I briefly said wasn't the collar pink, because the dog she tried to hand me had a brown collar, and I was like, wait, wasn't the collar pink? Anyway, she took the collar off and turned it over, and it was pink on the underside. It was brown because it was filthy. It turns out puppies are disgusting. So yeah, so she stayed with the mother for the several weeks. Like I went to go view them on like the first day that I could view them, but that we have laws in the UK to do with when you can actually take a puppy from the litter. They've got to be with the mother for several weeks so that they can learn how to be dog. You know? And so the breeder picked up Lulu. So I bought like a little like a box, like a crate, a carry case. Where am I now? I bought like a little carry case, and I was going to put the dog in there. And the breeder picked up Lulu and sort of like lifted her up to her face and sort of whispered something in, I think she was Russian. And she was sort of whispering, like, have a good life and all that jazz. Grow up well. A parting farewell from the breeder. And for this reason, when she was 1 year old, I sent over lots of pictures of Lulu growing up, so the breeder could see her growing up and being happy. I told her that she's having a lovely life, and I repeated that process last week. I sent, at the age of 6, I sent over loads of pictures to the breeder again, saying here she is, still having a lovely life, now fat. I can't resist, 1 minute. Ah, dearie me. Yeah, as you can see, she's very, very spoiled. She lives her life on a bloody cushion. Or if not a cushion, then your lap. To you too, Fart Typhoon. Have a lovely... Well, I hope you had a lovely Christmas. That's true. Yeah, thinking about that, if I got a male dog... Chat would probably be weirdly obsessed with his penis. Because you're weird. Okay. Are you that weird, says Nadcat? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, chat's weird. Yeah, to be fair, penises are weird. Right, hang on. Have another drink. Where's the well at Starry Sabor? My canteen's almost out. Okay. Yeah, keep having sips of drink and, yeah, so make sure that my food and water doesn't ever go into the yellow. Hi there, Mag. Hi there indeed, Mag. I got sick, unfortunately. I was out in the rain. I was a silly Billy. In the centre of town, near the market. Oh yes, I think I remember where it is. I've actually died there numerous times by just getting sick. Like, I think I got like a blood infection or some shit. And died really quickly. It was weird. Thank you, E2000... 2112E. Thank you very much, E. Will Trevor ever make it to the Fire Festival? Who knows? Who knows? Also, thinking about it, Starry Sabor has a medical centre. I should probably swing in there, shouldn't I? That's Starry Sabor. Let's head on over, shall we? Yeah, we'll swing on. Yeah, we'll head on. Check the medicine. Check the canteen. The water well. Oh, she's itching her ear. She might need a clean. Okay. What game is this, Mark? It's a game called Overwatch 2. It's very similar to the first Overwatch. I'm playing as a class known as the Bush. Hang on. That's all of my water. Right. Put that back onto my belt. There we go. Before I go into Starry Sabor, yeah, that's what I feared. Stand by. Take that onto the ground. No, put it in my hand first. Take the magazine out, put it on the floor. Load 22 caliber, so .22 caliber bullets into the clip. There we go. Cool. And then I should be able to quickly eliminate the Zeds because this is a very quiet weapon. So this is the weapon, so yeah, this is the one that I took from that dude that I shot. I still got it. That's the same weapon. His AK is in a box buried next to my hideout. Okay. Yeah, sure, Corgi, but at the same time, again, it's one of these things that, in my opinion, comes with the territory when people... What is this thing that I'm looking at when it comes to a live stream? It's what I do, at least, when I go onto a live stream. It's something I've never seen. There's anime characters bopping up and down on the screen. SWAT Knight's playing. What is this, what? He'll look at me and then shrill something in German. Something about tax-deductible waifus or something. Indeed, general premise of the game, the zombie apocalypse has happened, and now it's a case of just trying to stay the fuck alive in it. People log onto the server, the map is what is large and roaming and expansive, and really you've just got to stay alive. It's like it's an open world survival game where it's like walking on a tightrope, where one moment of indecision could get you killed, and where everyone else is roaming around doing the same. And you might work together, you might not. You might get surrounded by multiple bandits. You might take a guy Was that a shot? Might take a guy hostage. Might have a friendly guy enter your group and hang out with you, not realizing that he's actually a bandit in disguise. Okay, so I think the medical station's down here. I could have a guy with a sniper rifle pointing his gun at me right now. Why? Because he wants my stuff. It will prolong his survival that little bit longer. Ooh, hello. Multiple NBC suit dudes? What's that about? Well, here's the med station. Doors are currently closed. No, wait, that's just a dude with a woolly hat. That's not an NBC suit. Is this the med station or are we going mad? Yeah, that's it. There we go. No, wait, the door's open. Switch to burst. Okay, carefully check the rooms. So it's a little clinic, it's not a full-on hospital. So NBC hood if I wanted to move into like a contaminated area. Shelves are bare. No, stand by. Codeine pills. Put them into my existing packet. Maybe take one. There we go. Painkiller. If I'm experiencing pain shock and my screen is going black on me, then codeine will help, I think. I'm looking for surgical masks, surgical gloves. I'm looking for a little packet of antibiotics. NBC gloves. Alas, I don't have the bag space. Damn, charcoal tablets. Hey, sausage. What's up, darling? You being cute? Yeah, she's being cute. Would you like a biscuit? Yes, she would like a biscuit. Shit, no luck. Unless... No, just charcoal tablets. Double check this room. Bugger. Okay. My immune system is just going to have to try and fight the virus on its own. Or I'll just check another medical station. Hang on. So, where's the nearest medical station? Indeed, Nocturnus. Yes, my character is sick down there. Okay. We'll get to the well over here. Check the military site over there. And then probably go get on with work today. Turn off the GPS before I forget and drain the battery. Would you like another biscuit? There we go. Stay low, stay quiet. Seeing if there's anything of note. back in the previous DayZ, you couldn't go into most buildings. You had to just kind of check the loot outside of them piled up on the doorstep. It was okay, but yeah, this way with the standalone is way better. Without a doubt. You would also have certain buildings that you could move straight through, and memorizing where they were was very useful because you would typically build up a train of Zeds while you were looting. So you would try to send them through a building to slow them down. For this reason, having a sort of home territory, home turf, that you're familiar with was a huge advantage. If you lived in one specific town, for example. You'd be able to swiftly navigate around it. Ah, P1 pistol. Damaged. Don't need it. Okay. How's the light? Probably best to still have the NVGs on for the moment. Okay, so I'm moving on my way towards the fountain. There's a lead pipe. Thank you, Flint. Hi there, Flint. So it should be just over here somewhere. I should be next to the fountain. Yeah, me constantly coughing is going to make it hard to hide in the ghillie. An alarm clock. They do, individual. This is the tightrope that I must walk, not generating too much sound. If someone makes noise, then oh my god, the zombies notice. If you have a situation where you're surrounded by enemies, like you're locked into a room or something, fire your gun into the ceiling and draw attention. Sure, the Zeds aren't going to be able to slay well-prepared survivors, but they'll waste ammunition. They'll be distracted. Okay, hang on, just gonna have a quick sip. And hell, if you've only got a melee weapon, then yeah, like 4 or 5 Zeds can take you. Especially if they knock you out. Does the game simulate immune system? I believe it does, yes. Your immune system, I think, is gradually fighting whatever you've got. Vitamins will boost it. And antibiotics... Oh, damn. I just vomited. And antibiotics will really boost it. There's a bunch of stats that are a bit more abstract than just the thing below. Another one is shock. Circulatory shock. So losing too much blood too quickly can rapidly... Ooh, don't do that. Rapidly render you unconscious. No, it's vitamin. Yes, I don't know why America says vitamin. It's incredibly aggravating. Here in the UK, and especially in the south of the UK, it's vitamins. Vitamins sounds like... It's weird. It's so fucking weird. Yeah, quick little sips. Yep, just like it's herbs, not herbs. Quick little sips. Hi. Hey, Lulu, come here. Come here. Lulu, come here. Hi. Hey, beep, 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 beep. I love you too. I love you too. You're so cute. What? 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 Yes. Yes, I think your dog sitter's coming today. We'll have to wait and see. It is Boxing Day, so they might be busy, but if they're not, Honey Bunny, then they'll come and see you in a couple of hours, and then you'll have a nice walkies, and I'll just keep on working. Yes. Yes. Okay, a little sip. Okay. All right. Indeed, I can't remember why that is, the lieutenant thing. It's one of us is trying to be more close to the French. It wouldn't surprise me to learn that it's the Americans, considering your positive relationship with the French. We don't have that, or didn't have that. Okay, I need to stay alert. Okay, little sips. Just keep trying to stay hydrated. There we go. So that's the army camp. Let me just check my NVGs. Okay, it's getting lighter now. Keep them on for the minute. I must not hesitate if someone's in front of me. There are the tents. You see anyone? Bit of a fucking warren, isn't it? Alright, let's check them out. Switching over to burst fire on the rifle. It's a smoke grenade, 40mm. Pistol, flashlight, torch even. Repeater carbine. Someone dropped this, didn't they? Someone's traded their repeater carbine. They found something military. It's a LAR lightweight buttstock for the LAR battle rifle. FX45 pistol. Don't need that one. It's a SG5 submachine gun magazine. Ooh, 30 round. So yeah, it's a bigger magazine. It's a different type of magazine for my weapon. So standardized magazine, 30 round. Nice. What's that there? Looks like a dry bag. Ooh, hello. It's a KA-74. It's the much more modern Russian assault rifle with the 5.45. Yeah, I found no weapon that's similar to this. Interesting. Put up my back for the minute. Might decide to drop it later. So it's a dry bag that I could bury stuff in if I wished. It even fits the weapon. There's an SG5 as well. It's an actual proper weapon. Look. Leave them in there for a second while I decide what I'm doing. Could always carry that out of here and bury it. There's another tent over there. Stand by. Pulling out my 22mm pistol. Another zombie at the end. You didn't hear me. Switch. Another torch for the pistol. A box of 45 caliber bullets. Fresh. Sorry, did I say 22? Point 22. He heard it. Shit, someone heard it. Let him calm down for a second. Flight helmet. Probably gets quite decent protection. Keep ghillie hood for obvious reasons. God damn it, still sick. They'll teach me for going outside. What are you doing, you bizarre animal? You grumbling? Why are you grumbling? Yeah, she's happy. Would you like another biscuit? Would you like another biscuit? Yeah, she's a good girl. Another quick drink. Right. Oh, hello. Whoa, whoa, shit, the bed. You little bugger. You better not have damaged my clothing. No, we're fine. Hang on. There he is. Oh my god, what the fuck? He cut me! God damn it. He properly cut me, I'm bleeding. Stand by. Disinfect the wound. Just in case I get a blood infection. Treat the wound. Thank you, Byzantine. Holy shit. Thank you for your kindness, Byzantine. Hi, darling. Love you too. Stand by, not bleeding anymore. Let me just remove the magazine. Let me just reload. Stand by. 20.22 caliber. There we go. Where'd it go? There it is. He's wearing one of those tank commander helmets. Okay, I don't want to hang out here. 7.62 54 caliber bullets. Small stack of them. Can't open that for some reason. Let's keep moving. Check the last batch of tents. Wrong side. Getting a bit frame droppy there. 45 caliber. What does ACP stand for? Sorry. Ooh, hello. Plastic bottle. I could make a makeshift silencer for this weapon if needs be, couldn't I? Yeah, let's do it quickly. It won't last many shots, but... Automatic Colt pistol? Is it just a brand? Stand by. Cool. Yeah, it's pretty makeshift, but it'll do for a couple of shots. Oh, damn. I can't leave that on if I'm trying to hide in the ghillie, though. Another torch for the, for a handgun. Same. Not much of a haul, to be honest. Maybe I should go back and grab that dry bag and run off with it, eh? What's going on? For some reason my D keys stopped working. Is it just DayZ or... Oh no. Shit. Got him. Yes, my D isn't working. Ha ha. Oh, there's another one. Holy shit. Cool. Cool, and a bayonet. Replace my damaged knife and my boot. Yeah, we'll swing around and grab the dry bag and scoot. Ooh, weird. There we go, now it works. Where is it? In here? Right, grab this. It's pretty badly damaged, but if I can bury this bag, keep that weapon for later, then at least I've got something I can build up on, you know? Okay. I don't think our server is currently live, Johnny. Okay. So looking at the time then, folks, I probably need to bog off. It's already 20 minutes past 1. I'm going to go for a jog in a minute because I'm feeling quite fat. And then I'm going to go get on with the editing. Yeah, sorry for the not so exciting stream today. I heard some shots in the distance, but I didn't bump into anyone. Okay. I managed to get sick again. Hooray! Also, I found a deagle and a proper holster for my belt. Yeah, and 2 guns here, which I'm going to bury. Yeah, keep these safe and bury. Right! Thank you for watching, folks. So, so I'm working on this big video essay thing for a game called The Forest. 18 parts have been finished, and they're linked below the stream if you're interested. Hang on. So I need to get part 19 done as quickly as I can. So hang on a second. Let me just go over to... Who's streaming now? You too, Casanova. You too indeed. Right. So is anyone streaming? So in the stream team, so Joink is on, doing a bit of Ready or Not. In addition, Ryu is on, doing Overwatch 2. Why not? Let me hand you over to Ryu then. So I don't host her up that often. So this is Ryu. She's a friend of Bavin.
I'm surprised.
Sorry. She's a friend of Bavin, and she's doing a bit of Overwatch 2. I'll leave you in her company. Please be friendly. Please be nice. Yes. Oh, sorry. Oh no, genuinely, my D key has stopped working. I cannot Ryu. I need to raid Ryu. Hold on. Hang on, I know what to do. Google Shadow Legan. Fuck. Yeah, here we go, raid. There we go, copy that word. And then go into the browser, and then paste. Raid Ryu. There we go. Right, please be friendly, everybody. This is Ryu. Have a lovely afternoon. See you soon. And, yeah, hope you've had a lovely, lovely Christmas.